The old Kate Middleton can't come to the phone right now. Why? Because she's fucking dead. She's gone, girl. She's the most famous missing woman since Amelia Earhart herself. Good old Kate, a good girl, a great mom, Queen Elizabeth's dream. What could have possibly happened to her? She didn't deserve for tragedy to strike, didn't have any bad karma. Would someone want to look for her? Would someone be after her? Is she filming The Masked Singer? This theory is giving March Madness a whole new meaning because no one in the world knows where Kate Middleton is, and it's been multiple months since we've seen her. And given the tumultuous history about the royal family and what they will do to women, I think we need to look at the 5 craziest conspiracy theories about where Kate Middleton has gone. And let's go over the missing princess timeline. Welcome to my channel. I am Petty Pop Culture, the professor here at Pop Culture University, where you are a student and you listen to me. You have to take notes, be a good little gal, and do what I say. And if you misbehave, I will teach you a lesson. Smack the ruler across your booty and you'll be expelled. So like the video now, share the video, subscribe, do it all, or I will be pissed. So this timeline is truly insane. How does one of the most famous people in the royal family of the UK go missing? And I say of the UK because in America, our royal family is the Kardashians, duh. Did Kate want to flee to the North Americas like Prince Harry did? Does she want to become Kate Kardashian? Her name does start with a K. I don't know, but she's missing. So let's go over the timeline of like where the fuck she is. So on December 25th, good old Christmas, that was the last time she was seen. She was out at a benefit with her family wearing a gorgeous royal blue outfit, but that was the last time she would be royally in anything. Her last time seen is in royal blue. So on December 28th is where things get messy. So last time she was seen at Christmas. Then as her family is celebrating Christmas somewhere in the UK, in Wales, or wherever the hell they're from, there is a ambulance that goes to the exact location that the royal family is celebrating Christmas and then drives a mystery member of the family to the hospital. It's like a murder mystery up in here. We need to play Clue. We need some fucking hints. Can we phone a friend? Who was in that ambulance? So on December 28th, that crazy thing happened. Then on January 9th, Kate Middleton, who we don't know is really missing yet, she has her birthday. I'm not going to tell you her age because I don't tell a woman's age. I wouldn't do that to a woman. And I just didn't research her age. But she had a birthday and she wanted to spend it in private as opposed to going Las Vegas and drinking out of penis straws and jumping out of stripper cakes with her girlfriends like she usually does and normal women in America do. On January 17th, things heat up because a few weeks later, Kensington Palace released a statement that the Princess of Wales was admitted to the hospital for an abdominal surgery on January 16th, but it was a planned abdominal surgery. So they're telling us that she knew she was going to go to the hospital and she could prep for it. Due to medical advice, she would not return to her public duties until Easter. So about April. And now we're on an Easter egg hunt for her. In a statement, the royal said, Her Royal Highness, the Princess of Wales, was admitted to the hospital yesterday for a planned abdominal surgery. The surgery was successful, and it is expected that she will remain in the hospital for 10 to 14 days. So only 10 to 14 days. That is not very long. Like, we should see her leave, but no. On January 20th, there was a Spanish reporter named Calleja, I think that is probably her last name, this Spanish reporter who is spilling all the tea, the la chismosa latte. She's spilling all the tea. And this is what happened. She said that Kate Middleton's surgery went awry. It did not go right. The surgeons on the operating table hit the corners of the game and it went zzz, and they didn't do the operation right. She could have died on the slab right there, just like a lot of people do when they get BBLs. Was she getting a BBL? Who knows? But she was in great danger. And Calleja said that she was able to speak to someone directly in the royal household in a completely off-the-record manner, and the doctors had to take drastic decisions in that moment because the complications were so bad, and the decision was to put Kate in a coma. In a coma. They had to intubate her. Oh my God. There were serious complications that they didn't expect because the operation went well, but the post-operative period did not go very well. So that was just a rumor by a Spanish reporter. Who knows if it was just some telenovela fake drama or if it was real. On January 24th, her husband, Prince William, he went to the hospital to visit her one time. That's it. Only on January 24th. He said, oh, this hoe, I have to go see her. I don't really care. The kids never went to the hospital to see her, and the royal family would let us know that they're being good family members and going to see her. The kids never saw her in January. They were too busy playing Fortnite. She didn't make them the chicken nuggets that they liked, so they didn't care to see her. And apparently her family was shocked by the news of her planned abdominal surgery because they said they didn't know anything about it, and neither did her inner circle. January 29th, King Charles apparently went to the hospital as well because he had cancer, prostate cancer. That is very depressing. I'm so sorry for him. I'm wishing him the healthiest of recoveries. But apparently they were both dispatched from the hospital, and we only saw King Charles leaving, but not Kate. So why would we only see her and not him? February 2nd, the royal palace, whatever, empire, said that those Spanish journalist reports were false. She is not in a coma. She is still with us. She's not a potato. She's not a vegetable. She is a spring chicken out here. Despite the refusal of the British royal family, she said that she can absolutely reaffirm what she said, and it is how I told it. Yeah, she's doubling down. Something went really wrong with Kate is what she's saying. February 5th, a week later, Buckingham Palace shared that the reason Prince Charles was in the hospital was for prostate cancer, which he still has prostate cancer, but they are going through treatment and they are hoping that he will be in remission as soon as possible. The same day, they also announced that Kate Middleton will now need 9 months to recover. Do you see the pattern here? They keep announcing something with King Charles and Kate Middleton at the same exact time. So what's going on? Like, are they trying to cover up one or the other? Which way should we look? Who do we trust? I don't know. And there's the conspiracy that she's in a coma. So many conspiracy theories out here. Also, I'm reading this off of a screen and I'm realizing I may be going like nearsighted or something because I'm like, I can't see. Oh my God, that's so scary. I need to, oh my God, like the thing where Gen Z's all gonna be nearsighted because we look at our phones all day. Oh, damn. No, I don't want glasses or to get LASIK. It's probably too late for that. I'm not gonna stop looking at my phone. All right, anyway. February 20th, Harry gives a statement to the public about the Israel and Palestine conflict, and he uses his solo signature. He used to have a signature that would be like for their married couple status, him and Kate. Now he's just using the W for him, and he took off his cumberbatch or brooch or like, crest, the crest. He took off his family crest and just put on his solo crest again. Is he solo? That's another conspiracy theory we're going to get into. Also, make sure to like and subscribe. What the fuck? February 27th, in late February, Prince William announced he could no longer attend a memorial service for his godfather because of personal matters. And he was only an hour away from attending that memorial service for his godfather. And like, this is his godfather. This is a big deal. He wouldn't drop out of this unless there was something seriously wrong, like his wife being in a coma. On February 29th, the palace tells the people to shut the fuck up. After 48 hours of wild internet speculation, Kensington Palace confirms that their original statement to people, we were very clear from the outset that the Princess of Wales was out until after Easter and Kensington Palace would only be providing updates when something was significant. So basically, stop talking about her. We're not going to give you an update. On March 4th, this is when the edited photos of Kate start coming out because we still haven't seen her for, 3 months at this point? So they start putting out photos of her to make the public satiated and just like calm down and think that they are seeing the princess and that she's not in the princess protection program, but she probably is. So there's this really edited photo of her and her mother driving in a car. But if you look at the bottom of the car, there's editing marks. On March 10th, there's another edited photo that Kate posted to her Instagram, and it's of her and her kids. But that is the most photoshopped photo of all time, like even more than a Kylie Jenner post. It is the most photoshopped photo you will ever see in your life, even more than catfishes on Tinder. And someone counted, there's 7 different obvious Photoshop errors, as if they wanted us to find it out. The photo in the Mother's Day photo, they think was a reworking of her Vogue cover, so the Associated Press sent out a kill notification to every outlet to delete that photo from their website because it was clearly edited. On March 11th, they make fake, blow-up doll, not real Kate send out an apology. You know those memes where someone's like controlling a drunk person or like a passed out person and they're like waving their hand for them and stuff? Like them with sunglasses on, that's what they're doing to Kate. So her caption said, like many amateur photographers, I do occasionally experiment in editing. I wanted to express my apologies for any confusion the family photograph we shared yesterday caused. Worst PR management of all time. Royal family? This is giving like royally dumb as fuck family. Like, who the hell would do this? You call yourself an institution, a dynasty, and you can't edit one lousy photo? Come on. Such a mess. I would love if there was like a camera team catching all of this. If there was like keeping up with Kensington going on. I need to know. March 12th, another edited photo of her in a car, and it's another like reused photo of her from the past with two different types of bricks from the car window and above it. This is all allegedly, of course. March 18th. That is, I'm filming this right now, so it's March 18th right now. A day after a report in The Sun claimed that the Waleses were spotted at a farm shop in Windsor, TMZ published an alleged photo evidence of the trip on March 18th. So basically, I need to stop reading the screen. They were just out at some farmer's market, and it seems like a video of William and Kate. However, people online, including Andy Cohen, are looking into this photo, and they're being like, that's not Kate. Even other celebrities don't think that's Kate. But the thing is, it's a video. You can't really Photoshop a video that well. So people were like, okay, you know, they might have gotten us here. We might actually believe them this time. But then you start looking into it, and that's not Kate at all. That is not Katie. That is not Kayla. That is not Chloe, Kendall, or Kylie. Like, that's not Kate. You know what I'm saying? It's so grainy. And someone on Twitter was like, I've seen so many insanely 4K high definition paparazzi photos of this woman in my life, and you're telling me during the biggest woman hunt for her ever, they couldn't produce one high quality photo of her? That's not Kate. So now let's get into the conspiracy theories, because she just notified the world, Miss Kate, that she will be stepping down from all of her royal duties until further notice. She's gone. Is she in a coma? Is she dead? Is she filming RuPaul's Drag Race? We don't know. Okay, let's get into the conspiracy theories. So I think I'm going through 5. Okay, so the first one is just like the more funny conspiracy theories people are getting. There's genuine interest is if she got like a mommy makeover, like an abdominal surgery, is like, you know, a tummy tuck, a tightening of the skin around that area, you know, as you should. Do what makes you happy. The mothers deserve it, that's for sure. So people think maybe, you know, plastic surgery is very planned out. Maybe she got plastic surgery. Maybe she got a facelift, as women do in their 40s or 50s. Maybe she got a BBL. We're not sure. As I said, she could be turning into Kate Kardashian here. Now, the second conspiracy theory, we're leaving the jokes behind. These are the real mother effing conspiracy theories. So the second one is called Diana 2.0. So this is the tea. The tea is that all of this missing girl drama came amid William and Kate having marital issues. Yes, they have been married for, I feel like at least 15 years. They have 3 kids together. But apparently, things are starting to go down the path that happened for Diana and Charles, where Charles apparently had a new woman in his life. William apparently has a new woman in his life, Lady Rose Hanbury. That sounds like a drag queen's name. Lady Rose Hanbury. If I was her, I could not take myself seriously for a day in my life. But Lady Rose Hanbury she's like a princess of like some other fictionally named town in the UK. The gag is, the rumors on the street, allegedly, is that William got her pregnant and she is keeping it. Now, these two have been linked together for a long time. They may be in cahoots. They may be, you know, running around, risking it all just to get down with each other. So, so the thing is that the people on the internet think that Kate found out about this alleged affair between her husband of a long time and Lady Rose Hanbury, and she had a mental breakdown and she was threatening to tell the whole world. She was a woman scorned and she was going to reveal all their secrets. So William had to do something to get rid of her or calm her down for a moment. What better than that than a coma? That's truly what's going on though, because Lady was revealed to be pregnant. The rumors of them hooking up and having intercourse were around the time that lady would be conceived. So we will see. Maybe King Charles needs to get rid of her, make it look like an accident, buy himself time. So that's why we haven't seen her in person. But people think there may be something very sinister going on because William needs to cover his tracks. Now, we're going to build off of that one for conspiracy theory number 3. The conspiracy theory number 3 is that this whole looking for Kate Middleton saga is a elaborate distraction away from something else. What do you think they keep conjoining together in these reports? They keep reporting at the same time something about Kate and something about Charles. So people think they want to look away from Charles and look at Kate. So they think Charles' condition is a lot worse than we think and he's going to bite the big one soon. You know, it was not a long reign for him. The Queen Elizabeth had the longest reign. Maybe he'll have the shortest reign. They both will hold a record. You know what I'm saying? But they're saying that King Charles's condition is actually very bad, but King Charles doesn't want the public to know that he is going downhill. People think that because they've been very coy with the severity of his cancer now that we know that it is. We don't know anything about it, what stage it's in, if he is having a bunch of symptoms, if it is looking like his body can't fight it off. We're not sure. But that would mean that... Oh, also, remember when I said that William was backing out of his engagements to go see someone at the hospital? Camilla... is it Queen Camilla? I don't know. Camilla was also backing out of all of her engagements at the same time because of a personal matter, but no one was harping on that. She's backing out of her engagements to take care of King Charles. And guess what? Prince Harry, who was like fled to Canada, he came back to go see Charles because of apparently his health was that bad. Ooh. That's not good. Also, this is crazy. BBC Events, which is like the biggest broadcasting, breaking news station in the UK. If BBC Events has an upcoming announcement, get ready. Glue yourself to your TV. BBC Events had been notified to be ready for an extremely important announcement that only happens when someone dies or there's a coronation. BBC Events was notified to get ready to announce something. Is King Charles going to die? Is there going to be a new coronation and that means King Charles is going to die? Oh my God. I'm not wishing that upon him, obviously. These are just conspiracy theories. I hope he has the longest reign he can. You know what I'm saying? He's been waiting so long. So yeah, that would mean William is becoming king. And maybe William wants to, you know, this is his last moment to rewrite who he's going to be the king with. Who's going to be his queen. Maybe he doesn't want Kate, so he's making this switcheroo right now. Now, the next conspiracy theory is that Kate has a body double. This one is really crazy. So Kate has a body double, and her name is Heidi Aggen. If you've ever seen a celebrity impersonator who like dedicate their lives to looking like some certain celebrity, like they go very, very far. It's not just for one Instagram photo. It's for a method acting devotion to the character type of bit. And this girl, Heidi Aggen, has been doing this for Kate for a long time because she's generally just looks so much like her, and she will pretend to do like princess duties and, you know, like talk to fans as if she's her, and then she's like, no, I'm not Kate. But people think in all these fake photos, especially the one of them outside the farmer's market, that is Heidi. That is not Kate. Because the build looks like Heidi, the chin looks like Heidi, the more slender frame looks like Heidi. Very suspicious. Also, in the background of that photo, there's Christmas decorations, and that also could lead to them being like, you know, this is old. This is not a recent photo. So I don't think we've seen Kate. And a lot of people still don't think we've seen Kate. Kate-gate. Hashtag Kate-gate. We will find you, girl. Okay, next one. This one's really crazy. I think this is number 5. This one's so crazy. So they think that this is a distraction away from something else that Kate Middleton was tied to, and maybe she deserved this. So this is a distraction away from Tom Kingston's death. And no, I'm not talking about the guy who sings Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo Lover. That's Sean Kingston. I'm talking about Thomas Kingston. He was a prince of some other place in the UK. Everyone's a prince over there. Ask anyone on the street, they're a prince of somewhere. But Thomas Kingston was a prince of somewhere. And he was 45 and then randomly died last week. There's a lot of people just like randomly dying lately because the billionaires are beefing, the high power elitist people are beefing. So, you know, they don't play by the law. They just take each other out and say they accidentally drove their Cybertruck into a pool. It was reported that he suddenly died from blunt trauma wound to his head. Did he rage quit life? Did that just happen out of nowhere? So it was painted as a suicide, and the Associated Press are saying that there's no malintent suspected. Well, of course you're going to report that if you're the one covering it up. But anyway, people are wondering if this has something to do with Kate because, well, William had a mistress in Lady Hanberg. Kate apparently had a Mr. in Thomas Kingston, and apparently they were hooking up, and allegedly it was suspected that they were hooking up and he possibly got her pregnant. And that visit to the hospital, when William went for one day, remember I said he only went once, was for him to take a paternity test to see if it was his kid. Ooh, very, very scary. But, you know, Thomas and Kate have been linked. So maybe that's what happened. Maybe that's why he suspiciously died, and maybe that's why she's in the hospital. Everyone is paying their dues of what they have done here. So I guess this is a bonus conspiracy theory. People think something went wrong in like a medical sense. So, you know, there's no malintent here. Like people think something just naturally happened and no one's fooling around. They say she could possibly be in a coma, as we talked about that. Or she could have a colostomy bag. No, a colostomy bag. Don't Google that. That is something that people who need it, like they cannot go number 2 naturally. So their excrements will just go into a bag that's attached to them. So we respect that. It's very needed. But I remember learning about that in science in class, and I was like, ugh, I don't want to talk about poop. So they think she might have a colostomy bag and she can't like get around very well, so that's why she just wants to stay inside. They could say she's recovering from an eating disorder. She did look really skinny in the video they just posted today, but so was her body double. Like that lady, Heidi, is very skinny. So, and also she looked very plump on Christmas. So it's like, I don't know what they could have done in that sort of time. But there's a whole bunch of crazy conspiracy theories out there. I will say the most popular one is the Lady Hanberg. Apparently she's not much of a lady because she may be getting with William. The person who's really out here looking bad is William, because all these conspiracy theories are centered around him, and he just seems to be a little bit smug, a little bit not caring, a little bit, you know, is he changing his life for himself? He's being painted as the bad guy right now. So we'll see what happens. Kate, we are worried for you. We're on your side. We're looking for you, Kate. We're looking for you. And I hope we find you soon. But, you know, in the meantime, while we're looking for Kate, isn't it crazy? Like, she's out there somewhere right now. Where is she? Like, she's on the planet. Like, where? Oh, my God. Like, is she reading all these tweets? I would feel like that bitch if everyone was like, oh, my God, where is she? That would just make me feel so special. Maybe I'll purposely go fake missing at some point. But until then, like, subscribe to Pop Culture University with Patty Pop Culture, the professor. I have a PhD in pop culture, so I am highly educated and can school you in all of this. And you need that in your life. You need a professor to guide you. And I always have the correct opinion before it becomes popular. And I always give my good students who get an A+ a reward. And if you don't have an A, you can sleep with me to get an A. So subscribe, like the video, and I will see you next time. Mwah.